Hi guys, this is gonna be like my first ever explanation. So the first explanation of this very like part, what is a dandy run? So a dandy run is basically there's like a bunch of runs like like this is how people start a run like with multiple people, but you can do solo. No one's stopping ya. Like you can do like most people. You can see like most people like when you're like joining a game or like like joining the game like in the lobby part, and not this game, not the game part where the actual game starts. Like example like ABC for a dandy run, ABC or XYZ for a dandy run, or just anything that makes you say something. Most of the time they only like do like most of the times they also have the rule like no starters allowed, no etc etc. So yeah, and I'm trying to explain like all the details I learned. Well, cause I'm a poppy main that gets ignored by a lot of by like people that 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 mistakes me for like a noob. So a dandy run is basically a run where you don't buy anything from dandy ever. Like you don't give any tapes to dandy, like not buying anything. That's all. You don't buy anything from dandy, and so it makes him mad. And yeah, so basically that. That's the basic of a dandy run. There's dandy has multiple stages. Like the first one is like his normal one, like his norm. Let's start like phases. Like let's call it phases. Like phase 0. Let's like start phase 0. So phase 0 is basically the normal him, like the normal him, like the one you normally see when you're doing like a normal run. So basically, a normal run is basically just like nothing new. Like it's just a normal thing. No, no buy. Like it doesn't like it's not like a challenge. A normal run is basically normal, no challenge, no suffering, just normal gameplay. That's the basics of the normal run. But I'm currently explaining a dandy run. So let me finish this real quick, okay? So I'm currently using the magnifying glass and the wrench. The wrench adds like a certain amount, like X amount of like ink or like inside of the machine, like to like instructing like the X amount of like has like an X amount of percent like example I will use Poppy's head it's like around her eyes, like the height of her, like the middle of her eye, like the like in the middle, like yeah, and like the middle, like in like the draw a straight line in her eyes, like in the and going left or right. It must be in a straight line. That's the certain amount, or like more like above her eyes, or like the pupils. And the magnifying glass like adds less, like it decreases the size of the magnifying glass, which is a trinket for. To get the magnifying glass, you must get 100% research on Twisted Roger. What it does, it adds like a slightly amount of like a slightly amount of Incor, extracting Incor, like a little bit, like you can complete it like a little bit faster, but decreases the size by 33%, like the skill check boxes. Normally they're like huge, but they're like small. So a dandy run, which I already explained, you don't buy anything. So phase zero, there's like it has like multiple phases, but let's call this phase zero. Phase zero is as you normally see is this. But when you don't buy anything, like it says like a dialogue and just goes back down. Nothing happens new. So yeah, we can just go like we can just yeah. So we can just continue like we bought something but we used it instantly. Yeah. So pretend like that happened. Like you bought something, you used it instantly, and yeah. So yeah. See, like this, like it adds like a certain amount, like over her head. Actually, it's actually over her head, like almost like above her head, like a slight, like a 250 pixel. Why am I saying it like pixels? Like something like that, like like above her head, like adds. So yeah. Look, this series is just like this series. Do I even call it a series? Yes. It's gonna be like explaining like something like today's like topic is like a dandy run. What a dandy run is. So I'm trying to explain the basics of it. Then so phase you saw phase one, and I'm gonna lose a heart. So yeah. Make sure you like have like a better tune like other than Poppy to like move like I don't see like a lot of like run hosters that like uses Poppy. It's mostly like other character like other tunes like Box 10, Tegan, etc., but not Poppies. I don't see a lot of them host a run. So like you should like use like a different character other than Poppy if you're gonna like host. It doesn't like unless people are like really nice, they would join your run. Then yeah, and you can like wait the amount for like a certain amount of people, but they mostly go with 8 people in a run because that's the maximum you can have in a elevator. So yeah. So basically, if you cannot find the, so basically you can kind of detect a, so you can basically kind of see the position of the machines by the long tube, like above them, like in an open area, or you stump, or you're just wandering like hugging the wall, and you see this, you cannot press it. You have to be in sight of the like like in the range of it while you see it, but this doesn't work because technically the bookshelf or is like blocking the way like the like, but once I move like a little bit like further I'm able to like do it. As you can see, nothing's blocking that, but the second I go here it's blocking the sight. Move a little bit further, then I'll able to do it. So if you're wondering why you cannot like instruct while the button like says instruct in core, that's the reason. You're just hugging the nearest like something like this bookshelf, like these bookshelves are like technically blocking like the game code says. That's probably what's happening. If in check if it's in sight of you, else not allow when like I think how yeah whatever. So yeah. So here's like if you want to save like time while going into an elevator. So So if you're doing a dandy run, make sure to like once you hear like music playing, like creepy music while in the floor, Twisted Dandy has appeared in the floor, and you hear like creepy music like in the floor. It mostly happens on like floor 6, 7, or like something like that. Look, I'm trying to explain. I have done nothing but main Poppy for 3 months. Okay. So if you're using any if you're using any tune that doesn't have an active ability, then don't pick rehearsal, or don't. But if it's like something, but if your friends like insist but if you're using a tune that has, you know, an active ability, then do it, unless it's like nothing special, like gain a random effect or item or something like that. So this candy, like the rainbow, I'm gonna call it the rainbow. I don't want to say it wrong, and yeah, you get a random effect, so you can gamble on it. So on this particular floor, like nothing special. So here the dandy appears at even amount of floors, like dandy shop appears at even number floors, like floor 2. And the card voting thing, whatever, I'm just gonna call it vote a card section. That's like, you know, like you see there, like 5 minutes ago, or like, you know, something like that. 5 minutes ago, I don't know, I forgot. But so yeah, nah. Just play. So a dandy one is basically it's basically you playing the game normally, but you decide to like play with the without dandy shop, and occasionally he appears like at like floor, the twisted version, of course, at floor 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. So yeah, Twisted Dandy. Since I don't have any time left on the video, Twisted Dandy is basically a hard twisted to deal with. Okay, what was that? What was that? What ambush is this? So basically so oh, come on. I'm trying to like explain something here. Stop trying to stop trying to ambush. Like I was saying, a dandy run is basically like twisted dandy is basically a big twisted that can one shot you like no matter what. If you Twisted Dandy can like one shot you if you have like it just straight up one shots you if you have even if you have 1, 2, 3 hearts, it still one shots you like you have 1 heart. Like it just devours you. So it makes sense why you instantly die despite you have like 3 hearts, 2 hearts. So here I tried to gamble and I got extraction speed, which is pretty good for like 15 seconds. I forgot. Maybe it's like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. I'll just round it off to 10 seconds. I forgot. You can still like save time in this floor by doing if there's 2 machines in the same room like here, so which one doesn't have the most obstacle is what you do. But if it's like tied, then the closest to the like the hallway, or just like next to the door frame, like whatever you call that. Yeah, that's what you do last, like this. So this you save up. So I did that first because this one was near the door frame, so I can save like time on the elevator. So you don't like that can also happen with Twisted, Goobs, Scraps, Gigi. That's the only two. That's the only three as far as I can tell. Like this is like phase one. This is like phase one. And phase zero was like normal. This is phase one, worried one. So when you buy something from phase 1 to onwards, he just returns back to phase 0. Maybe unlike phase like something. Wait. so like that was on an even number floor. Dandy appears, but in an odd amount of like but in odd numbered floor like after you beat it, like after when you like Twisted, I mean Dandy shop appears after you beat an odd amount of an odd numbered floor, and the vote card thing appears like in a like after you so the okay I'm trying to explain. So Dandy shop appears after you beat a odd numbered floor, and the vote card appears after beating a even numbered floor. Twisted Fin is actually quite like annoying rather than, you know, like he's just annoying. Just like after you complete a machine, it just like splashes you with whatever substance is that. Ugh. Oh, band-aids are really good. Like also medkit. Also you can like and so let me explain the Twisted's like Twisted Razzle Dazzle or Razzle Dazzle, but I like to call it Razzle Dazzle cause it sounds good. Also, yeah, you can like freely walk on like in the area. You can like touch this without, and he doesn't get mad. And like you can like get next to him, like walk, like yeah. But the second you just okay, this like most of the time the second like how did I not manage to like trigger that? So when you run in the circle area, like so you're like safe outside of this, and in the next amount of seconds he goes back to normal like nothing happened. Yeah, the second like he gets up he like damages you, and there's no outrunning that.